Only at SeaWorld can you get close to dolphins, penguins, sharks and more. See awe-inspiring shows with magnificent killer whales, playful dolphins, humorous sea lions plus an amazing pet show featuring adopted animals. Dive under the sea at Explorers Reef and touch a crab, shark, or playful cleaner fish. Experience exhilarating rides, roller coasters and water rides. See dozens of amazing attractions. Enjoy fresh California cuisine. Experience this beautiful park located on scenic Mission Bay. SeaWorld is a top-rated, all-age attraction and a must-see for any visit to San Diego. Have unforgettable fun that sparks a passion for wild animals and wild places.
Chỉ tại SeaWorld, bạn mới có thể đến gần cá heo, chim cánh cụt, cá mập và hơn thế nữa. Xem các chương trình biểu diễn đầy cảm hứng với những chú cá voi sát thủ tuyệt đẹp, những chú cá heo vui tươi, những chú sư tử biển hài hước cùng với một chương trình biểu diễn thú cưng tuyệt vời với những động vật được nhận nuôi. Lặn dưới biển tại rạn san hô Explorer và chạm vào cua, cá mập hoặc cá sạch vui tươi. Trải nghiệm những trò chơi mạo hiểm, tàu lượn siêu tốc và trò chơi trên mặt nước. Xem hàng chục điểm tham quan tuyệt vời. Thưởng thức ẩm thực California tươi ngon. Hãy trải nghiệm công viên xinh đẹp này nằm trên vịnh Mission xinh đẹp. SeaWorld là điểm tham quan được xếp hạng hàng đầu, dành cho mọi lứa tuổi và là nơi không thể bỏ qua cho bất kỳ chuyến thăm nào đến San Diego. Có những niềm vui khó quên khơi dậy niềm đam mê đối với động vật hoang dã và những nơi hoang dã.
Pacific Ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. I'm Amber, and I'm honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. Like seeing a killer whale up close and learning more about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca Encounter will help you better understand these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types or ecotypes of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Natural wonder, and our whales will help you show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath at the surface. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like they're in that white patch, but that's a visual distraction. They're actually located just in front near the corners of their mouth, camouflaged from thrashing prey. Body temperatures. Dorsal fins have no bone or muscle structure inside to support any height and weight, so you can't see them curve. The flippers on either side of their body are their pectoral flippers. Pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside them, just like the human hand, and they are used primarily for steering and stopping. The lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. Tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling with speeds of up to 28 miles per hour. But they swim the fastest, and they use the most power when they are propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies completely up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. A pectoral flap is used to show dominance and to get noticed. For example, they may use a pec flap to get their calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they reach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings while they hunt. Fluke flaps are another form of communication killer whales use in the wild. So it's no surprise they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Antarctic orcas will actually create waves washing over ice floes, knocking seals into the water. You've seen our whales demonstrate a similar behavior, showing you one of the many complex and impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed around the world. You just saw those waves crashing in front of you, but you can't truly imagine how much water is displaced until you experience it firsthand. Luckily, we have a couple of brave friends who have volunteered to feel the power of the killer whale tail in our 55-degree saltwater. All right, you two, come on down. Have a seat right there. Scoot all the way back and hold on tight. All right, let's see. It looks like we have a couple of whales on their way. All right, here they come. Hold on, I'm getting out of the way. Hold on tight. Woo! Oh my goodness, awesome job. You guys did great holding on. They can watch you off. Thank you so much for helping us show the power of the killer whale tail. Because killer whales are found in all parts of the ocean, it's no surprise they eat all types of prey, including other whales. The blue whale on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So, how does a whale the size of a killer whale prey on a whale the size of a blue whale in the wild? It's possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales in the wild. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. You'll see killer whales interacting and showing off their playful side, both in the wild and right here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when the whales swim fast at the surface, breaking out the water just briefly. their behavior just like whales in British Columbia would. You'll also see killer whales imitating each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and learning from each other. Does have a purpose. A tail whip is used to stun fish in the wild. But today, our whales might just be stunning all of you. Relationship to provide optimal health care, research, and quality of life. All of our whales are trained in a variety of husbandry behaviors or behaviors that allow us to help keep them healthy. You're seeing a couple of those right now across this stage, where we can ask them to roll over and offer their tail flukes. Our veterinarians can come and draw a blood sample from the veins that run right at the surface of their tail flukes so we can check their health. They'll also slide out onto a scale. We weigh our whales once a week to make sure that the adults are staying healthy and their youngsters are growing properly. We can even get a breath sample from their blowhole. All of this is possible because of the trusted relationships that we've built day after day here at SeaWorld. Now, ladies and gentlemen, coming up is our largest killer whale, weighing in at just under 10,000 pounds. Here he comes right here. This is Ulysses. Now, Ulysses is also joined by his trainer, Robin. Now, today is Robin's last day here at Orchid Encounter. He's going to go share his worth of knowledge with all of the trainers and the animals over at Wild Arctic. Now, he's been such a great coach, a great mentor, a great friend, and I want you guys to all give him a great round of thanks. All right, looks like we're still going. So Robin has actually been here for about 33 years working with these animals. So he's done an amazing job. We have Orchid, who is about 33 years, and he's worked with her for almost her whole life. And he's an excellent mentor. We are all going to miss him, but we know that his knowledge is going to be here because he's taught all of us all of the great things that he knows.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations.
Or we can go inside. Okay.
In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the science orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Enjoy the rest of your day here at SeaWorld.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and the safety of our other guests, we kindly ask that you refrain from climbing over the seats. Please use the stairs and aisleways to exit the venue. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day here at SeaWorld.